Hi guys.
Hey, we are here today to talk to you about the current rental market in Townsville, just to give you some feedback of what's happened over the last 12 months. So some of you may have noticed there it has been a bit of a drop, some of you may not have noticed at all. Just to give you some feedback about the current market in Townsville, it has changed quite significantly in the last 12 months. And at the moment we are experiencing the highest vacancy rate that we have in the last 7 years. So I'm sorry to give you the bad news, but I want you guys to be prepared. So there's a number of things that have affected the market this year. So as you probably all know, we are heavily influenced by the defence housing and also defence in general. So normally every year we will get a new battalion come in from the army, so about 2,000 people. We haven't received any of those this year or late last year at all. Also what's happened is they put a lot of the accommodation back onto the army base. So what that means is that the guys that used to come and rent your property now cannot qualify for the rental subsidy that they would normally get. So that's a good 2,000 to 3,000 people that have been taken out of our market per year. Also, defence housing have decided to upgrade their properties. So in the Qd and Mount Louisa area, they have released 150 homes back into the marketplace and purchased a whole bunch of new properties that have been built out in the North Shore area. Also with that, Honeycombs did build 2 unit complexes in the city last year. They have now come out of their 12-month rental guarantee. So there's 150 units that have just been released into the Townsville City marketplace. Also, as you're probably aware, a lot of the fly-in, fly-out workers now cannot fly in, fly out from Townsville. They have to do it from capital cities. So we've lost a lot of fly-in, fly-out miners. So basically Kelly's going to have a chat to you now about the current vacancy rate and how that will affect you.
So guys, the current vacancy rate overall for Townsville City in Townsville area is 5.5%. So that's quite high, like Ali said, that's the highest it's been in 7 years. The units are making that a lot higher because they're at around 9%. So units are typically struggling more than houses, but houses are as well. So what that means is we're not being able to achieve as good rents as we've been used to in Townsville. We have been experiencing an up market and it's been great. At the moment, we're definitely into a down market. There's an oversupply of properties. So the prices that we can achieve are limited by that market. So we need to be repricing smartly so we actually get rented, because the last thing we want to do to you guys is give you those long vacancies. So we are doing a lot better than the industry average. We have learned and we've taken a lot of action really quick. We are renting properties. Our vacancy rate is under 2%. So we're the market leader and we're getting properties rented, and that's what we're going to do for you, so you don't suffer those vacancies, because that's going to cost you the big bucks.
Awesome. What that also means is that if you've got a lease coming up at all over the next 6 months, be prepared that you may have to renew your tenants at the same rate, or that they may even ask for a rent decrease. Don't worry, we'll negotiate that lease to the best of our ability and try and get you the best result, but just be prepared for that outcome. So if you just have a look at the screen now, what you'll see is a report from Townsville White, which is a rent roll survey. That just shows you the current trend of the Townsville market and that vacancy rate. It's only up to February, unfortunately, but it does give you a pretty good idea of where it's headed over the last 12 months. Yeah, cool. Obviously you can see it's making the chairman a little bit sad because rents aren't as good as what they used to be, but keep in mind we've got your interests at heart and we'll do the best to get the best result for you. So good luck with it all, and hopefully we'll hear from you all soon. See you guys.
Bye.